Monday mindset moment. I'm hesitating whether to say the first of many because it depends how it will go as to whether I have more or not. But I can see I've got a few listeners, so thank you very much for joining me. So the idea behind my Monday mindset moment is that quite often we get to that point on a Sunday of starting to think about the week ahead and starting to think about, how's it going to play out? So I'm going to start this moment, and you're very welcome, please, to join in with the chat, react, do whatever you want to do. I can unmute you so that you can have your say as well, so that you can comment. So please feel free to do any of that suits you. I'm borrowing a concept that Simon Sinek shares, and he talks about it so beautifully. I thought, why not start with that? And if you've ever heard him talk about the difference between introversion and extroversion, you will have heard him say that it's like introverts wake up with 5 coins every morning. And as the day goes on, the various activities, appointments, interactions we have, whatever it happens to be, cost us a coin. And he said, by comparison, extroverts wake up completely broke with no coins at all. And what happens is through every big, serious social interaction or appointment, whatever it is, every bit of real mental, social stimulation, they gain a coin. So potentially through the day, if we follow that Simon Sinek concept, we lose coins. We kind of lose our wealth, if you like, whilst extroverts gain theirs. And I love that concept. So I thought what I would do with this mindset moment, and please chat and let me know if it's working for you, is to say, why not think about at the beginning of every week, looking ahead in your calendar and starting to anticipate without catastrophizing. And I'm going to emphasize that point, without catastrophizing, which of the activities that you've got planned in are potentially going to cost you a coin or 2 or 3, and which activities are more likely to give you a coin? Where are you likely to gain your coins back? Because I think one of the things that's important is to think about, if we want to stay more in control, and if we want to really have that sense of, I'm now master of my week, of my destiny, and I have to say, often if you're in the workplace, it doesn't feel like that, then what's important to do is to anticipate, where am I going to need those extra bits of recharge time? You'll probably know that I have this amazing resource called the Brilliant Battery Boosters, and I use those throughout the day, where I can feel my kind of mental, social and emotional batteries flagging, so that what I can do is give myself a little top up. They're like that emergency battery for your phone that gives you the extra hour of juice. That's what my Brilliant Battery Boosters do. So when I'm looking ahead in my calendar, and day by day, but also throughout the week, what it gives me is a clear sense of where I need to build in recharge time and maybe pre-charge time for the next thing that's coming. So my little mindset moment for today is to encourage you to think about, where is it that you might need more time, more recharge time planned in. Eventually what will happen is that you'll get into the habit of, when something is booked in your calendar, you'll say, that's a 2-coiner. And what I'm going to do is make sure that I build in 15, 30 minutes, whatever you can, before that meeting, and then a bit of time after meeting, in order just to recharge again. So build in some pre-charge and recharge, and that sort of thing can happen automatically when you get into the flow, into the habit of this. Now, it might be something that you're doing almost automatically, naturally, as it were. And that's great if you're managing to do that. That's really good. But if you're not, or if you find yourself every now and again thinking, what the heck happened to today? Look back through your calendar, see where you spent more coins, maybe where you ended up borrowing from the bank of emotional, social and mental battery charge, and therefore what you need to do next time. So that's my mindset moment. Really quick one to start with. I haven't seen any comments pop up, so I'd love if any of you really would like to comment, share your thoughts, please do so. I'd love to see that. So, anybody want to share a reaction? Anybody want to comment? Anyone want to come off mute and share? Brilliant. Okay. So I'm not sure, Sharon, whether that's you. Looks like applause, but would you like to come off mute, Sharon? Oh, asking to speak, Kim. Okay. Let's see if I can make that happen then. Allow to speak. There we are. You can tell this is the first time I've done LinkedIn audio. Kim, you can now unmute yourself and speak. And then we'll go to Sharon.
Morning, everybody. Thanks for starting these, Jo. I think it's a good idea. I do what you've suggested, but interestingly, for my mum, who's an extrovert, she does the opposite. We go through her diary and we make sure she's going to get some coins in a week.
Nice.
So we do the exact same thing in reverse.
Yeah.
Because if she looks in her diary and there isn't enough, she gets really down.
I bet. What a great idea.
Yeah, the technique works either way.
Yeah, what a great idea. And I think those of you who are managing teams, really, once you get to know your team members and what makes them tick, what a fantastic thing to do. Kim, thank you for sharing. That's brilliant.
No problem. I loved it. You taught me the concept only in May, and I've used it loads. So thank you very much, Jo.
You're welcome. I can see Sharon's asking to speak. So let me, 3 dots, allow to speak. You should be able to unmute yourself now, Sharon. Okay. Maybe you didn't need to. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. As I say, I'm not sure whether to make these weekly or not. Patrick, thank you. Thank you for that little round of applause. I appreciate that, Patrick. Thank you for joining me, and drop me a message either on LinkedIn or post about this on LinkedIn, and that will encourage others to find it and let me know whether you think these ought to be weekly moments, weekly Monday mindset moments, or whether this may be just every now and again. Let me know what you think. But thank you for joining me. Really appreciate it. And really think about going through your day, going through your week, and thinking about where you need to plan in that downtime. Get back in control of your calendar rather than allowing others to, so you're at their mercy. Thanks all. See you soon. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Kim.